Tell us something, Rob.
Good?
You make me
I have paper, so I'm going to read off.
All right.
I'm going to read off of that.
Hey, we can't see your eyes, man.
That's okay.
That's okay. Okay. All right, well, to start, thanks to everybody who made this day special, or happen, for Jacob and Marissa. Everybody chipped in and brought food and helped out, and everybody who's here to celebrate as well. It means a lot to them, and yeah. Jacob and Marissa, you both look great. They killed. Just keep it down.
I tried.
Okay, because we saw enough earlier.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Bridesmaids, they all look great today, and groomsmen, well, that's your call. So,
Hey.
Okay, well, for those of you who don't know me, my name's Rob, and I've been best friends with Jacob for 17 or so years. It's a lot of him putting up with me, probably, more than anything. And in some ways we've grown up, in some ways. A little bit, yeah. Even though we're all married now, don't mean anything. So, but after being friends and roommates with Jacob, I like to think that he acquired some of his awesomeness from me. But that's probably not true.
He's humble, too.
Yeah. So actually, I gained a lot from him. I, learned a lot from Jacob, and he's kept me grounded for a long time.
You're grounded.
Right.
You should have.
In the corner.
Exactly.
Okay. So, well, Jake and I have done a lot, together, from playing in silly punk rock bands and watching bad horror movies. And when I say bad horror movies, I mean bottom of the barrel, the worst movies probably out there.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's probably says something. But one of the things I think back, one of the biggest things that him and I have gone through probably back in, it was 2002, and I was in a band, and we played a show in South Sioux City, the band I was in at the time. And we got out of there, it was well after midnight. Jake was driving, I was riding, we were both real exhausted. And God decided to take us on an off-road trip going down the highway.
Yeah.
So I remember waking up and looking around, and I thought it was raining, but it wasn't.
No.
There's just a bunch of, I don't know what was going on, because I didn't know, I was scared. And, I thought to myself, well, we're going to hit something any moment. I'm going to hit something and pull out of this car, and that's it. We're just going to be done for. And next thing you knew, we were back on the highway, and of course, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, so it didn't even dawn on me to put my seatbelt on. So, but we made it back to the highway unscathed, and, I still think back to that, and it's a pretty amazing time, and, I believe there's a reason for everything, and one of the reasons so you could be here today, Mary and Marissa, the one that God chose for you. So, chose for you.
Chose.
Yeah.
Got it.
So, about Jacob, Jacob's a very caring and honest person, most of you probably know that. He's pretty brutally honest to me sometimes with my music. He's, I'll write something, he'll tell me it's horrible, but he'll tell me when it's really good too. And I've always appreciated that about it. It's really made me think about what I was doing more than what I would. He's got a great sense of humor, very smart humor, which sometimes I don't understand, but that's okay because it's me. But he has a positive attitude, good outlook on life, and one of my favorite things to do is make him laugh, because you've all heard his laugh, I'm sure, and it's very infectious. And it makes my day, it makes everyone's day, and I will be the biggest idiot for you, whenever, all the time. So, but he also has pretty eyes. And Adam, you should not have typed that there, man. So, but you're one of the greatest people I know, man. You've been my best friend, been like a brother, and you're going to be a great husband. And I'm proud of you, and Marissa's no doubt a lucky girl. Marissa, that's all right. I look forward to getting to know you better. I knew you were the one for Jacob when you had hung out with all of us, and you tolerated the ridiculous humor. And then you came back, you didn't run away from it, and you chose to be seen on video with all of us, watching movies that is online. And I was like, okay, he's found someone awesome. That's just too cool. So, yeah. So you're quite awesome, and Jacob's truly blessed to have found you. I've seen Jacob pretty happy, and he's the happiest I've ever seen him since making his life. So, second would be me, of course. But I love you guys, and keep God in your hearts, your marriage, and your home, and He has many blessings for your future. And look forward to continuing on and seeing what He has in store for you guys. So, many years, many blessings. Love you guys.
Thank you, Rob. And while Elena's coming up to give her toast,
Sit down.
I just realized one thing what picnics are for. It's nature's way of feeding mosquitoes. Here's Elena.
She's gaping.
Good afternoon. Sorry if you see me reading a little bit. I'm terrified of public speaking. The things we go through with friends. So, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Elena, and I've had the privilege of being Marissa's best friend for over 7 years, ever since high school, and I'm just so privileged to share in this day for her and Jake today, and to celebrate with all of you this moment in history for their new life together, and just these last couple days, as we've been preparing for today, it's been kind of hard to not wistfully look at Marissa and get a little bit teary-eyed. I know she thinks I'm being dramatic, but it's kind of an emotionally triggering situation to see one of your closest friends finally hit that day, and they're all dolled up and in white, and you're a bride, and it's amazing. And we met in Sunnydale Academy in Missouri. That's where we went to high school. And I still remember the first time I met Marissa. She was a new student, and she was a little bit shy and timid and nervous about meeting all of us. And it just, it stuck out to me how even throughout the stress and confusion of being a student, you could see just this sweet, genuine nature to her eradicating from her. And we hit it off really well since then. And we made a lot of crazy high school memories together, the kind that maybe only boarding school kids might recognize. So, I don't know, stuff like working at Sunnydale Industries and,
The microphone?
that stub toe incident. I'm sure you will forget that. And thank you. So, saying.
Still
No,
bad. You're not a bad chord.
it kind of works.
Just talk really loud.
Hello. Okay. So, yeah, I've gotten to know Marissa pretty well, and definitely seen that cowgirl side of her, and she's just always been there for me, and she's just an amazing girl. Jake, you're a lucky guy.
Woo!
Later in college, I was privileged to have her as a roommate again here at Union, and we dormed together for about a year. And that was one of the funnest dorm memories I've had. I'll never forget how she made me laugh when the first time she told me, "Rumi, I'm gonna go shake a tower." And I'm like, "What is that? What do you mean?" And she's like, "I'm gonna take a shower." And we just busted out laughing. I'd never heard that before. And I mean, to this day, that's like her little catchphrase, "shake a tower." And I've just gotten to know a lot more of her lovable wit and humor. If I was ever in a dim study spot, she'd just flip on the lights and be like, "Shed a little light on this subject, why don't you?" And just all these puns that I hear around them all the time, and it's awesome. And yeah, she's just full of charisma and spunk. And Jake, she's gonna be an amazing wife for you. One moment. So I'm just.
She's just revving up for it.
I'm trying to find this thing, but I just wish you guys the best, and Marissa, I love you. And you're gonna be an amazing bride. You are an amazing bride. You're gonna be an amazing wife. And may God bless you guys richly. And I just hope you guys make a ton of memories. Sweet. This is bad. Sweet, awesome memories together. Okay, let's just raise this cup and cheer to the newlyweds.
Cheers.